Okay,
Okay.
record. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Prof. Hanafia. Today, my group going to be presenting about our economic analysis of Switzerland covering the period from 2015 to 2025. This report was prepared as part of our coursework for economic reporting and communications, and it evaluates the structural strengths, policy directions, and performance indicators that shape Switzerland's resilient economy. Next. So, the study on Switzerland economic resilience mainly focus on analyzing the key indicators like GDP, unemployment, population, and growth rate. Despite global challenges such as COVID-19, Switzerland has remained economically stable. It doesn't really affected through the pandemic. The analysis itself is framed within the classical and modern theories, including the solo growth model, Keynesian principles, and demographic transition theory. Switzerland is known for political neutrality and economic stability. Its economy is built on high-value services such as banking, pharmaceutical, and manufacturing. This report reviews the country economic journey from 2015 to 2025, using four indicators to understand both its strengths and policy response during turbulent time. Next. So, based on our analysis is mainly focused on four theories. The first one is solo growth model, which is it highlighted capital and technology as growth drivers. Keynesian theory, where it explains fiscal responses like stimulus during COVID-19. Human capital theory, where it reflects Switzerland's investment in education and workforce skills. And the last one is demographic transition, where it helps us understand immigration trend and aging populations. Next. Okay, so the first key indicator is GDP, which is domestic product. Switzerland GDP rose from 670.8 billion USD in 2015 to a projected 908.5 billion in 2025. The pandemic caused a brief contraction in 2020, but the economy, which is it resulted towards negative 2.1% growth for the year 2020, but the economy rebounded strongly in 2021 with growth of 5.4%. The high value exports and prudent governance supported this recovery and long-term stability. Next. This is the trend of the Switzerland GDP. As you can see, it's been significantly increasing since 2015. It doesn't really have much recessions, and overall, it indicates a good performance even throughout the pandemics. Next. Okay, for the next one is unemployment rate. The Swiss labor market remains strong with unemployment averaging around 4.2% pre-COVID. It peaks at 5.1% due to in 2021 due to the pandemic, but recovered quickly thanks to the effective government scheme like Kurzarbeit and fiscal stimulus. The rate declined to just 2.9%, showing a strong demand for skilled labor. And then for the this is the Switzerland unemployment rate graph. As you can see, since 2015, we have a few drops during the year 2019, but it rose up in 2020 due to the unemployment. But after the pandemic, the unemployment rate keep decreasing. And then for the next part, I will be passed to the next presenter.
Uh, Hello. Uh, my name is Miyadi, so I will explain the population dynamics. So, Switzerland in 2015, their population is about 8.3 million, and in 2025, it was projected to have more than 8.97 million. From this population, 30% of the population of Switzerland is foreign-born population because the because of the low fertility rate, the immigration offset the low fertility rate. So it can be said that actually not all Switzerland people are actually from Swiss itself. Is the population there, 30% of their 30% of their population is foreign born. So I will go to the graph. As you can see, the Switzerland population from 2015 until 2025, the graph is increasing. So from 8.3 until 8.7 projected in 2025. Okay. So GDP growth rate. The GDP growth rate was stable in growth from 2015 until 2020 until 2019 because of the COVID-19. Um, the the pandemic COVID-19 uh, make the 2020 recession contract about negative 2.1%. Post-pandemic rebound, um, Switzerland GDP growth rate strong but steady, and and their GDP also backed by exports, innovation, and low debt. So as you can see, the GDP growth rate of Switzerland from 2015 until 2025. So from 2015 until 2019, it was stable until pandemic COVID-19. The GDP growth rate suddenly and drastically declined, and then post 2020, it suddenly spiked increasingly. And in 2023, from 2021 until 2023, the GDP growth rate declined slowly until 2025. It was projected it will increase consistently. So let's move to the conclusion. Switzerland, their economic resilience through fiscal prudence. And so for the models, they use Solo Swan model, Keynesian, human capital, and demographic transition. And the challenges that the Switzerland facing is aging when it comes to their population, immigration, and also innovation. And Switzerland remain a top developed economic country in Europe. So that's all from me. Thank you.